What's up, team? This workout video is designed for basketball players looking to get faster, bouncier, and twitchier by improving your overall quality and quantity of movement. Great players are both strong and explosive and quick and reactive in their on-court movements. This workout video is designed to improve your overall athleticism by enhancing our speed, power, dynamic stability, and neuromuscular efficiency, aka your fast twitch. The following program is organized in a way that can be done in its entirety as a workout of its own or as a practical warm-up or finisher for basketball practice sessions by handpicking 4 to 6 exercises of your choice to go through. If you do this, I suggest picking at least one exercise from each category, which are twitch, reactive speed, vertical explosiveness, and basketball-specific strength, all of which are labeled in the chapters of this video. Some exercises are designed to be done with a partner, but if one is not available to you, practical alternatives will be shown so you can do them on your own. This program is also designed to be done here at the gym with the available equipment. If necessary, it can also be done at home with the resources available to you, and it will still provide significant improvements to your game. With that being said, let's get straight to it. So our first exercise is going to be our contract, relax, toe taps. This is going to be training our twitch by teaching our nervous system how to efficiently send signals to the muscle, telling it to contract and relax quickly so we can make those twitchy little quick movements we gotta make in basketball. We're gonna start in our stance, feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna end in a 45-degree split. So start here, we're gonna end here. To get to that point, we're gonna do 3 toe taps on the way down. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 rep. We want those reps to be clean. We want those taps to be clean. We don't wanna get our foot caught messing up. We wanna be clean. As we get better, we increase speed. We're gonna do 2 sets of 4 reps on each side. So remember, 1, 2, 3, that's 1 rep. 1, 2, 3, 2 reps. So our next exercise is gonna be our slant board internal rotation. We're gonna have the slant board either up against some weights or up against the wall so it can't slide out from underneath of us. You can also do this at home with the floor in front of you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up in front of the board. We're gonna internally rotate our hips and foot as we hit the board. We're gonna go 1 foot on, 2 feet off. 1 foot on, 2 feet off. So it's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Full speed. We wanna go as fast as we can. So we're gonna be. This is gonna work on our change of direction, our change of pace. Anytime we're on defense, changing direction, we're internally rotating. Anytime we're doing a pound dribble, a pull back, a step back, we're always having our foot internally rotated, hip and foot internally rotated. We're gonna do 2 sets of 10 seconds. For our single leg play hops, we're gonna work on our coordination and ankle stability by challenging the inverters and everters of our ankle in both endurance and ability to fire continuously. We're gonna take 2 plates, set them about 8 to 12 inches apart, start on 1 foot in front of a plate. We're gonna jump onto the plate, off the plate, over, on the plate, off the plate, and back over. That's 1 rep. We're gonna try to get as many reps as we can in 20 seconds. If you're landing in the middle of the plates on your way over to the other one, like this, the plates are too far apart, you need to move them closer together. As you get better, try moving the plates a little bit farther apart. And as you get better, try to continuously increase your score every time you do this. So it's gonna look like this. So for our 3D resisted hip flips, we're going to need a PJF band and a partner. If you don't have a partner, go ahead and just use a line with no resistance. This drill is working on our hip flip, our inside step, and an open step for our defense. To set this up, we're going to have our partner grab the band, and then I'm going to step away from my partner. I'm going to face away from him. Band's over my right shoulder. I'm going to turn into the band and set myself up on the inside of a line. Here, we're gonna step, crossover step, opposite side of the line, second step outside the line. Open step, inside the line, second step, inside the line. Same thing again. Over step, step again. Inside step, step again. Continuously, all the way down to half court. We're gonna go 2 sets to half court, make sure we go on both sides. box about 6 to 12 inches off the ground. We're going to step onto the box, left foot forward for our right side. We're going to fall off the box onto our right foot, quick hop, internally rotate our foot, and run around the box the opposite direction. So fall, hop, internally rotate, and push out. This drill really challenges our body's ability to shift our weight and change directions in a split second. For this drill, we're going to go 2 sets of 4 reps on each side. A way to challenge this may be to set 2 boxes up next to each other, grab a teammate, and have someone start you at the same time and have you race to the baseline and see who finishes first. Alright, and for our kneeling start to partner chase, we're going to be working on our anticipation and reaction time skills. We're going to start with one person lower in the lane, either on the block or one of the hash marks, and then our partner will come in, he will start at the free throw line. We're going to put our knee that's closer to the half-court line down on the floor, other foot forward. We're going to lean to that side towards half-court, and we're going to get up in a set stance with one arm behind us, and then as I push out, he has to react to me, and then it's a race to half-court. Remember, the partner that is in the back is the one starting first. The partner at the free throw line has to react to them. To make this harder or easier, more competitive, you can change where you start from, either at one of the hash marks or all the way down to the block. We're going to do this 2 sets per person. For our band resisted primetimes, we're going to need a PJF band and a partner. If you don't have either one, go ahead and do this without any resistance, and you're still going to see great improvements in your speed and power on the floor. You're going to start by stepping into the band, facing away from your partner. Put the band around your waist, and have your partner give a slight to moderate resistance with the band. From there, you're going to start by extending at the hip, slightly flex at the knee, and toes pointed slightly forward. And we're going to pull back through onto the ball of our foot as powerfully as we can. Continue to doing that down the court. We're going to keep our arms involved as we're going. We're going to keep our core engaged, and we're going to keep our hips level. We don't want our hips sinking back or our stomach sticking out. We also want to make sure our partner's only giving a slight to moderate resistance. We do not want to be dragging them along with us. For this, we're going to do 2 sets to half court for each partner. Alright, so now we're shifting our focus to our vertical explosiveness and starting with our band assisted jumps. For these, we're going to need the rack and one of the big green bands. You're going to take the big green band, loop it around the bar at the top of the rack, and then you're going to step in front of the band, grab about halfway up or as high as you can reach, pull it to your chest, and then we're going to drop, jump as high as we can, and land in an athletic position. So it's going to look like this. Reset. And go again. If you don't have a band and you're at home and you don't have a rack, you can just focus on dropping quickly and exploding up as high as you can go. For these, we're going to do 3 sets of 8 reps. For our band resisted first step explosions, we're going to use PJF band and the rack. We're going to attach the band to the rack and we're going to step into the band. Here we're going to step forward so the band is taut around my waist. And then we're going to explode either to the right or to the left. Going to the right, we're going to swing our left foot through. So it's going to look just like this. The 1-2 stop at the end. Going to the left, same thing. For this exercise, we're going to do 3 sets of 5 reps. Improving our vertical jump isn't just about strength and power. It also requires us to have the correct body mechanics. For our penultimate step jump, we're going to start for our right side with our left foot forward. We're going to have our right foot back. We're going to step large step forward with our right foot, externally rotating at the foot and hip, just like this. And then we're going to bring our left foot through, internally rotating hard toward our right foot. We're going to strike the ground just in front of our right foot, so just like this. And then we're going to spring into the air. As we take these 2 steps, we want to make sure we're bringing our arms back so we can explode up through with our arms as well. So just like this. And then we're exploding up into the air. We're gonna do 2 sets, 3 reps on each side. For our basketball-specific strength, we're going to do our oscillating Bulgarian split squats. This exercise focuses on our knee and hip extenders, which are our quad and glute muscles. These muscles are very important in the upward phase of our jump as they can be very powerful and contract quickly. And the oscillating portion of this exercise means there is no rest or pause between reps. So every rep is continuous. So you're going to take your dumbbells, take a step out in front of the bench, put one foot back onto the bench, and then we're going to perform a split squat without any pauses. Remember, don't pause. So this does not count as a rep. You cannot pause in between. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 reps on each leg for this exercise. For our single leg functional calf raise, we're going to be focusing on our calf complex strength through a 4-range of motion. For this, we're going to need the rack or a solid structure that you can hang onto, and a platform that's about 4 to 6 inches off the ground. We're going to place the platform just behind the structure you're hanging onto, and then we're going to step onto the platform onto the ball of our foot. Just like this. Grab onto the platform, and we're going to step up, flexing our calf and extending at the hips. From here, we're going to sink our hips back and allow our heel to drop as we sink back. So here, from this position, we're going to explode up out of it, exploding through our calf and our hips. Right back to this position. Squeezing at the top for about 1 second. We're going to do this 3 sets of 10 each side. It's going to look like this. Finally, for our finisher, we're going to perform 2 different kinds of yielding isometrics. Yielding isometrics are great for muscular strength and endurance. Also, because of the time under tension created and prolonged contraction during an isometric, the tendon of the muscle belly is forced to lengthen, as well as blood flow is promoted to the area around that tendon. This can be great for treating or preventing tendon pain in areas like our knees, ankles, hips, shoulders, and elbows. Our first exercise is going to be an isometric split squat hold with a heel raise. So we're going to get in a split squat position. We're going to let our front thigh be parallel with the ground, our back thigh be perpendicular with the ground, and then we're going to raise up our heel off the ground. We're going to hold this position for 1 to 2 minutes, as long as we can. The other isometric we're going to do is a isometric push-up hold. You can find some blocks or something you can put your hands on to allow yourself to be deeper into that push-up. It's great. If not, just go on the floor. We're going to get into push-up position. Sink down into a push-up. And hold this position for 1 minute.